Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of This Week on Rocket League. My name is Anton, and this is of course the series where we take a look at all the crazy things that this game has had to offer over the course of the past 7 days. So what's been happening this week? Sideswipe Season 3 is finally here. Do people still play this? With the new season, once again came a new game mode, and this time it was a 3v3 mode. Sadly, however, it meant that the volleyball game mode had to go. First it was hoops, and now volleyball? Seriously, were they so afraid to have more than 3 game modes? This has to be the dumbest design choice ever. Alright, our new game mode is a smash hit. It's got some of the highest amounts of players. Everybody loves it. Now, you guys got any ideas how we could improve on this even further? I've got an idea. How about we make it so they can never play it again? You are a genius. Psyonix announced a new season on Twitter, where they also revealed that there will be a new spectator mode. It's only for private matches though, and not for online matches like everybody wants. Just like the real thing. Bruh, I was a champ and now I'm back to Diamond 1. Please give back my rank. Hey there. Thanks for reaching out. No worries, we can clarify this for you. It's not our fault you fucking suck. But what do you think about the new season? Do you even play this game anymore? Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even opened this game since like the start of Season 2. But moving on to actual Rocket League news now, you would assume that all the Rocket League maps have the same dimensions and are basically just copy-pasted with different visuals. Well, a freestyler by the name nytrosalad discovered this week that there are significant differences in the speed that the ball rolls off the wall on certain maps, and one of the maps, Forbidden Temple, is even used in the RLCS. All I can think now is how many flip resets I've probably failed because of this totally unfair little detail. Or maybe it's because I can't even hit the ball on the wall. Psyonix have heard the feedback and are reportedly working on fixing the issue. Of course, the difference is very small, which is also why it's taken over 2 years to be noticed. But of course, the field size should be standardized, and Forbidden Temple, for example, definitely shouldn't be used in the RLCS again before this issue is fixed. But talking about the RLCS, let's check out what's been happening in esports. The transfer deadline is just around the corner, and after their, let's just say, less than desirable performance at the Winter Major, EU has gone absolutely bonkers at the transfer window. After their amazing performance at the Winter Major and the Winter Split in general, it looked like Team Queso was breaking up. Coach Nick announced on Twitter that he's now looking for a team, and Team Queso also confirmed this on their Twitter page as well. Meanwhile, Dignitas announced that they're looking for a new coach, so I think I see an opportunity for Nick here. Alright boys, this here is a best of 5 series, meaning whoever wins the most games out of 5 wins the whole thing. So therefore, how many games do we need to win? Jurius, what do you think?
De lage landen, het land van de molens, de klompen.
Sorry, what was that?
Nou ja, ik ben geboren in Tilburg, ligt in het zuiden.
Great, he doesn't speak English. Scrub, would you help out Joris here?
Well, it's very hard to bring him to mind, this is the thing. It's alright when your eyes are not going and happy eyes, you understand?
Cool if I came back. There were multiple reports saying that Vatira had been trying out for Team BDS to replace Mark by 8, and it looked like Team Queso's dynasty was about to crumble before it really even had a chance to begin. Team Queso fans all around the world, however, had a collective sigh of relief as Vatira announced this on Twitter.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Looks like Team Queso's roster will keep unchanged for the next split. Team BDS, however, is still looking for a replacement for Mark by 8 by the time of recording this. The most likely candidate seems to be Seiko, as he was also trying out for the team. And after being named the Fall Major MVP, it looks like Mark by 8 will be leaving BDS, as they're trying to build a French super team. If this transfer ends up happening, BDS could be unstoppable. I mean, they're like PSG, buying all the best players, creating a world-class super team, easily winning the Champions League. Never mind, BDS are finished. Seriously though, if this happens, every single European regional next split is gonna have BDS versus Team Queso in the final. The major will be just BDS and TQ going on the stage and slapping every other team in the face. But what do you guys think? Would this team become a European super team, or are they just overhyped? In other European transfer news, Nali got to hear that he had been dropped from the team after reading about it on a tweet from Shift. I mean, we all know that reading Twitter is a great way to ruin your day, but usually not like this. On a real though, that's absolutely ridiculous. No player or coach, or anyone for that matter, should hear about being dropped from a public news site. This was insanely unprofessional from the organization, and they definitely deserve all the backlash for this. But moving on to North America, we have some unfortunate news for SPACESTATION, as Daniel has been grounded for not finishing his homework. This means that he will miss the next regional. But in a surprise twist, however, Daniel managed to escape his grounding and flew to France to play at a French LAN. And this just in, Team BDS have officially signed Daniel as their replacement for Mark by 8. You guys follow this series for the most in-depth and accurate news, right? And back to news that wasn't totally just made up. Power has decided to release the Rocket League roster after 2 splits and no regional appearances. They did say that they are gearing up for the spring split though, so they are probably looking for a new team. Personally, I think they should buy Big Goose, except they can't change the name or the logo. Actually, bring back the old logo. Actually, no. Big Goose should buy Power. Looks like Turbo Pulsar is getting old, as he can't even remember what age he is. Coxer97 announced his new team on Thursday after leaving his old team called Coxer's Minions, who now have rebranded to Pokemaniacs. I think you should have just stayed as the Coxer's Minions. That would actually make more sense. Like, you wouldn't have Coxer, you would just be the Minions. And finally, let's talk about some actual competition. Hootie Hoo hosted a 2v2 tournament this past week. The tournament had players like Daniel, Beast Mode, and Atomic, and it was ultimately won by Carlos and Friend, the most famous esports team of all time. We once again didn't get to see any RLCS this week, so let's have a look at people who are not as good at the game instead. Let's check out what the community has been up to. Sometimes I wish I made FIFA videos instead. And now for your weekly dose of Rule 1. Well, I don't know if we've had a Rule 1 clip every week, but whatever. JurassikRex almost broke a Rule 1 this week in a 3v3 match, when his opponent's teammate decided that that wasn't happening. Seriously, what are the chances? The timing on that was absolutely perfect. Chris444 paid $69 for an editor on Fiverr to edit this Rocket League clip, and this was the end product.
Pocket sand!
Now, I'd say this was a bargain. The Pocket Sand edition made this worth at least $100 in my opinion. But now it's that time of the week again. You already know what I'm talking about. It's time for Clip of the Week. As always, I will choose the top 5 either funniest, coolest, or best clips from the clips that you guys sent me, from which you guys can then vote for your favorite one to get the 500 credit prize. Congrats to SneakyNarNar for winning the vote last week. He of course received his credits as promised. Just listen to this extremely satisfied customer.
Thank you, Anton, for being so generous and kind. You're actually insane at Rocket League, and I've never seen anyone be so good at scoring flip resets and musty flick double taps. Do I get my credits now?
Now, let's start with Lucagain, who scored this pretty clean dribble goal in training. SpringTingaling, we need to have a name of the week contest at some point, broke his opponent's axles in a 2v2 match. We can laugh at this because obviously this has never happened to any of us. SneakyNarNar got this flick on his opponents in a 2v2 match. All I gotta say is your teammate really did all the work here, to be honest. And next, we have back-to-back SneakyNarNar clips. This was from the same match, and this time he ended his opponent's whole career.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Once again, gotta give credit to the teammate for this, dare I say, perfect kickoff from him. wavvey scored this clean ceiling shot in a 2v2 match. MC62 sauced down his opponents with this Doomsy dish. Next up, we have SneakyNarNar. Again, he got this totally intentional assist in a private match. I've never seen a flip reset assist before. And now, it's finally time to reveal the top 5 of the week. These are in no particular order. MC62 encountered the new feature in Season 6. I'm of course referring to the glitch where the game spawns too many players in the game. Now, what really made this clip a top 5 this week was their reactions.
What? I have supreme. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What is ball? What do you see?
He's fifth teammate for them.
Please record, please record.
Next up, we have Vert making the top 5 for the second week in a row. He scored this extremely clean double tap in a 3v3 match. Lucagain got this 125 kph ceiling Mustang training. Not bad, but you know what? I think I could do better. Never mind, I can't even fake it. Next, we have yet another clip from SneakyNarNar, who scored this. What do you even call this? A quadruple tap? And last but not least, except if it gets the least votes, then I guess it is the least, we have Tristan, who did this across the map air dribble with a spicy little musty flick in the middle that he turned into a flip reset, and I mean, besides that finish, that was pretty much perfect. And that's the top 5 for this week. There will be a poll on my channel shortly after upload, where you can vote for your favorite out of the top 5, and the winner will get the 500 credits. And as always, if you want to submit your own clips for the next week's competition, you can do so on my Discord server, link in the description. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell your mother I said hi. Wait, no, I can't say that to my subscribers. Follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.